Hi there, Homespun friends. It is Sherry, and it's wonderful to see you on this Wednesday. I'm busy preparing pasta salad for our church get-together tonight. And I also have been to Walmart and Aldi to pick up some things, and I thought I would share with you the deals that I got. I wanted to also tell you the ways that you have blessed my family just this month with your purchases from my business. I was able to receive payment from Lillarose for the things that you've bought from me, and what a blessing it is. The first thing I try to do when I receive any income is to tithe off of that, and then I try to bless other people. And one of the things I do with the extra income is I turn around and I order clips and bobbies and headbands and things that I can give away. Last month I gave away almost half of everything I earned in just giveaways to other people, and to me it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it, and while I may not give away 50% every month, it was a blessing to do that. The first month I really had a nice income from Lillarose. Now this month, one of the things that I have decided to do is to bless my daughters with some extra items for their family. It seems like I'm always talking about my daughters with you and not my sons, and you may think, well, what is she doing for her sons? Well, our son's situation is a little bit different. Our oldest son lives about 45 minutes from us. He has one child with his first wife, and he and his wife are both very involved in their daughter's life, as well as his wife's or his first wife's family. They're all very involved also. Then my son remarried a very sweet Christian, beautiful girl, and she is a teacher, and so her family also lives in that area, and my granddaughter is their only grandchild. Even though she may not be their biological grandchild, they consider her their grandchild, and they bless her all the time with fun things. And then my parents are also living and active, and they live right there in town also and go to church with my son and his family. So they are able to bless my oldest son's family with going out to eat and fun things because they live in such close proximity to one another. What my husband and I do is now and then we purchase clothing items for our granddaughter, and that's the way that we bless their family, because they have a lot of other family members doing things. This is just one way that we can help out, and it's not that often. It might be 3 or 4 times a year, that just no special occasion, not a birthday or anything like that, we just go out and purchase 1 or 2 outfits to give to our granddaughter. And every little bit helps when you're raising a family. Now our second oldest son, he is 28, and he is not married. He's never been married, and he has no children, and so he seems to do pretty well for himself. And so what we do for him is he lives about 15 minutes away, and he will come by now and then and see us, and I will prepare a meal for him, or we will take him out to eat as a treat. We also sometimes put a little bit of gas in his car, it's because he's driving over to see us. And those are the ways that we bless him. But our daughters are stay-at-home moms, and there's not a lot of other family members on the other side of the family, so we feel that God, if he blesses us, we try to help them in small ways. And so today what I did is I went out and made some purchases of some paper products, extra fruits, and treats for their family. So I got each one of them a big bolt of paper towels, like an 8-pack. I bought toilet paper in a huge pack. I bought extra bananas, 2 cartons of strawberries, a cantaloupe, a bag of apples. Let's see what else I purchased for them. I made several. I purchased a big pack of trash bags for their family, and that's just a way that I can when I get extra income, I can take that. I go to Aldi where I'm going to get the best deal, and then I make those purchases and then share that with my daughters, because I remember a time in my life when my children were all small. We had 4 that were 5 and under at one time, and we just didn't have a lot of extra income, and some people may not realize that, because if they have a pretty comfortable life, they may not realize that an extra carton of strawberries is a treat, or having a storage of paper towels or toilet paper for your family is a treat. I can remember a time that when someone asked me what I wanted for my birthday, I told them I wanted a $20 gift card to the grocery store. And they would look at me like I was crazy, and they would never give me that. But that's really what I wanted, because I had a growing family, and they were always wanting an extra, the boys, I need extra ear of corn, or, you know, we want more strawberries, Mom, and you just don't have the money to, even if it's $2 for a little carton of strawberries, you just don't have that extra money to have those things. And so I remember that time in my life, even though it was a long time ago, and my daughters are on a tight budget because they are stay-at-home moms and they have multiple children, and one's getting ready to have another child, and she's very excited. And so they budget their money well, and they get to do some fun things with their family. But I know that just those small extras make a big difference in their lives. And so that's what I did for them today, and that's what you did. That's what you helped me to do for my family. So I just wanted to share that before I show you my my grocery haul. I'm going to take you in here into my dining room area where I have it all laid out for you, and the light's going to change a little bit because it's kind of dark through here. The windows in the other room were so bright. And I'm just going to turn this around and show you what I purchased. Now, here are my purchases minus the things that I bought for my daughters. One daughter, when she heard that I was doing this, she came by right away and picked up her extras. She was very excited about it. The other daughter is out of town today doing work with her husband. She and her husband have their own business, and it's primarily his business, but she helps out, and so today they rode together to do that, and so they're out of town for now. But when they get back, she said, as soon as I get back, Mom, I'm going to come and pick up my strawberries and my fruits and my grapes. That was another thing I got, was grapes for them. Now, on this side, you're going to see items that I purchased from Walmart. If you've never had these sandwiches, they are outstanding. I actually like them better than Subway, believe it or not. They're $5.48 for a foot long, and they stay well in the refrigerator. I purchased these honeysuckle little wax cubes. They were only 93 cents. I got some zesty dill spears because I couldn't find the Polish dill spears that we talked about earlier. Some pepper jelly. I got 2 of these Duke's mayonnaise because I always like to keep extra in storage. And I picked up some more macaroni and cheese. The grandchildren, that's one of their favorites. You know what? Papa and I like it pretty good too. And then while I was there, I just was walking past the women's section and noticed that there were huge signs that said these 3 racks are $1, and they were starting to have swarms of women around them. And so I went over and I decided that I was going to check out what they had, and this is what I found. This is one of the tops, and it's very, very soft. It's kind of the lillarose material, you might say, and it was $1 for this, and it has the little cutaway sleeves. It has the little sleeves that have, you know, the little holes that are so popular this year. Here's another little item that I had. I love the coloring because of the red, white, and blue, and that's so summery. And then, of course, always black and white. I liked it because they were a little bit longer, and I enjoy a little bit longer tops. So I got those 3 for me. They were all $1 each. And then I purchased these for one of my daughters, not the one that's pregnant, but the other one, because the one that's pregnant right now says, Mom, I think I have plenty of clothes. I'm just not going to know until, you know, after I have this baby. But these were just $1, and I thought that was so pretty. It has the pretty little lacy part on it. And she'll have to wear, of course, a little top under these because they're a little bit thin, but she'll probably wear a little undershirt. And these were all $1 as well, and so that was a really good deal. I picked those up. I just happened to come upon that little sale, and I love it when that happens. I purchased me a pair of sandals today. I have been wanting some that do not go between the toes. I do not mind having a flip-flop type sandal. I love them. Matter of fact, I can wear them most of the year. But I wanted some that I could just slide my foot into. The problem is anything that comes up over the top of my foot is difficult for me because of the swelling that I have in my feet. And the reason that I love these is because this is Velcro all the way down. So you can actually just lay your foot in there and flap these over. If I'm having a low swelling day, then I'll make them tighter. And if I'm having a tough swelling day, then I can make them, you know, a little bit looser. And they are so comfortable. And I love the color of them because this kind of champagne color, they will go with a lot of things. And I think they were on a sale for $17. These were 82 cents a piece. I need these for my scripture writing, and so I bought 3 packs of paper. I also bought this notebook. It's a little bit bigger than the notebook that I currently have for my scripture writing. I'm going to have 2 notebooks because I'm already running out of space, and it's only June. So I will have to have 2 notebooks to contain all of my entries for the year for my scripture writing. And I'm trying to remember, this was about $4, I think, and I love it. And I think it's slightly bigger than the one that I have now, but what I'll have to do is is I'll probably put, January through June in one, and then July through December in the other. And then I'm thinking about, at the end of the year, treating myself, if it's not too expensive, to having my entire scripture writings for the year bound at Staples or somewhere into one book, so that it'll be something that, maybe my grandchildren one day can look at and see. And then I also picked up some of these sheet protectors, because this is for my husband's cookbook. He is expanding always his baking and cooking section, and I like the sheet protectors because when you're, in the kitchen and you're doing recipes, it's nice, you can wipe them off. And so I picked up some extra ones of these for his cookbook. And then I went over to Aldi, and the first thing I did when I went into Aldi was I picked up all those items that I told you for my daughters, and I put them in my car. Then I went back inside and made my purchases. So I purchased me some bread and some cheese sticks and some coleslaw. Their cantaloupe today was only 99 cents, and it looked really good. So I picked up that, some sharp cheddar cheese that is grated. The eggs were 59 cents today, so I got 3 of them. As you know, my husband bakes a lot, and so he uses a lot of eggs when he makes cakes and things. And we only have maybe 3 or 4 eggs left in the house, and so we eat them, and 2, so that will get used. And then baked beans, 2 cans of the original chili no beans. I'm going to tell you guys, this is $1.09 for this. But this is the best hot dog chili you will ever eat. It is so much better than anything I have bought in Walmart. It's better than the name brands. I don't know why, but it is super good. And it's a pretty big size can. And so try this out if you have not tried it yet. It's one of my favorites. And we did use some sweetened condensed milk this week. And so I'm buying this to replace that in my stock. I purchased some black trash bags. I normally have the white ones, but sometimes we are finding that we need bigger trash bags. And so we're putting this out in our little laundry area for whether it's yard trash or whatever it might be. And then I purchased the gallon size bags and the quart size bags for some storage for the summer. I purchased 3 of these pizzas. They are so good, guys. They are $3.99, and just wonderful to have on hand. I have a big freezer, so I can just stick these in there for $3.99. I've never had this tandoori vegetable pizza, but all the things that are on it look really good. And then they have the chicken Alfredo pizza. We've had this before. It's like a white pizza, and I really love it. And then I also got the 4 cheese pizza, and it looks like it's like a pan pizza. So I bought those to have on days when we're super busy. I bought some more lemons. I bought 2 packages of the center cut bacon and a pork loin fillet. We like to use these. You've seen them in previous hauls. I needed some more sweet cream butter. One of the things I was telling the ladies about that said, well, I sometimes get unsalted. And we were talking about this in the grocery line, and I said, well, if you use the salted kind, you can use this leave this on your countertop, and it will stay soft. It's very hard to spread, butter on your toast when it comes straight out of the fridge because it's so refrigerated. So anyway, if you get the salted kind, you can leave it out on your countertop. It will stay soft for you to use it, and it'll stay out a couple of weeks or more without having any problem. It will not spoil that way. So that's what I do. So I picked up some of that. I picked up these little grape tomatoes and the peppers. These are going to go into my pasta salad that I'm making. And the pasta salad it's called like 7 ingredients, but I've forgotten one of the ingredients. I think it's another vegetable. You take elbow macaroni and you boil it and drain it, and then you add finely chopped peppers, onions, celery, cucumber, tomatoes, and then you put in several big tablespoons of mayonnaise and mix it all up together. I'm missing one ingredient and I can't remember what it is, but I think it was another vegetable, and I was trying to remember what it is. But anyway, because those are only 6 ingredients, but it makes it's much more delicious than you think. And of course you can salt and pepper it as you choose. That's what I'm making for church tonight. And then I also picked up some of these tissues. I love these. They're only 99 cents, and it's the one brand that I found that is excellent for 99 cents. So there you have it, friends. That is what I have picked up today for my grocery haul. And I just want to once again thank you for how you have blessed my life. I'm gonna turn my camera around now so I can tell you, but I feel like I need to look at you when I talk to you now. But you have blessed my life so much, and I really appreciate you, and thank you. I look forward to seeing you next time, okay? Bye-bye.